What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is another retro review. We have Noah's Arc season 2 episode 4. So you guys, Noah is still trying to figure this whole script thing out. He's meeting with Brandy. He's telling Brandy, listen, I have immersed myself in the world of Rock Dunbar and Rockman. I'm ready. I'm really trying to get through this. And she said, oh, baby, don't even worry about it. He's out. We got somebody else coming through. A London rapper by the name of Baby Gat. Now listen, Baby Gat is another ironic character in the world of Noah's Arc. Baby Gat is the only person missing from the reunion, y'all. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there. And well, I got distracted. Anyway, so Brandy tells Noah, listen, Baby Gat is in. Like, that's how things go in Hollywood. They done went from Will Smith to Rock Dunbar to somebody nobody's ever heard of, some rapper, you know, from London. And she was like, listen, let me just go on and be real with you. This movie is on its last leg. It may or may not happen. Like, this is it. So you got to make it work. So Noah is in charge of hanging out with the guy, with Mr. Baby Gat, and showing him around to the different places where they're going to be filming in LA. Baby Gat shows up, cussing. He cussing out the driver. He's being a real asshole. He done came, sat down. He started drinking out of Noah's drink. And you know Noah is looking at him like, who are you? Why are you here? What? So, while this is going on, Alex is putting out an all points bulletin on the guys. He was like, listen, I need to have lunch with y'all because we need to figure out what we are going to do about Guy. I got proof now. I know y'all don't believe me, but Guy really is after my man. He told me. And of course, everybody, as always, got their own thing going on. Chance is fighting with Kenya, who has turned into a little brat. You know, she don't want to do this. She don't want to do that. And she has learned that she can play her daddies against each other. And that Daddy Eddie is going to always take her side. And, you know, Chance decides he's going to punish Miss Kenya for acting up. And at the same time, Eddie has ice capade tickets. And Kenya going to say, well, I can't go because I'm grounded. And, of course, now Eddie and Chance are having a moment because Eddie is like, I spent $200 on these tickets. And Chance is like, but I grounded her. So what you going to do? So they're having their little moment, you know, with that situation. Ricky is having his little moment with Janito. Janito done said, love you. And Ricky has lost his mind with the whole, what do I say? How do I say it? Do I tell you I love you? So he's doing his own struggling. So everybody got that thing going on. But Alex is like, look, I need to have brunch with the fellas because we got to figure this out. So they all convene to try to figure this out and have this conversation about what they're gonna do about what Alex's plan is to try to get rid of Guy. But of course they all just kind of end up having their own conversation about their own situation. So matter of fact, let me rewind. Noah actually ends up spending the morning with Baby Gat. And Baby Gat once again is acting a fool. Baby Gat done clocked that he gay. And Noah was like, is that an issue for you? He was like, nah, I don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You gay, be gay. Then they done went down to the hood to buy some weed. He done robbed the weed dealer. Instead of paying the weed dealer the money. Now, mind you, the weed dealer identified who he was. He knew who he was. And he was like, you know, he said, let me get an ounce of your best weed. He gives him the price. He was like, what? And he ends up robbing the damn drug dealer. The drug dealer ends up shooting at the limo. And finally, Noah was like, pull over. Because this is what we not getting ready to do. This is what we not getting ready to do. You're going to act like you got some damn sense. Or I'm going to leave you and all of this right where I found y'all. And that's when he calls for some backup. He ends up calling Wade. And, no, Lord, I keep skipping ahead. Before he called in reinforcements, him and Baby Guy actually went to an art museum because that's where, you know, the Bait and Switch, the movie takes place. Part of it takes place at the art museum, and so they're looking at what is it? It's a very famous drawing of the man. It's the anatomical man. I forget the name of it. Anyway, very famous Leonardo da Vinci drawing. And he runs into the well, his name is not Noah on the show, but the guy from All My Children, you know, the buff, tall, beautiful. He runs into him, and of course they have a moment. They click a little bit, and he's like, "Listen, Noah, like, what's up? Like, you like the art? You know, you like art. I like art. I'm new here. Like, come on, like, let's hook up." And Noah's kind of feeling him a little bit, but then that's when he realized he can't find Baby Gat Child. So he ends up finding Baby Gat. They have like a little bit of a moment over some art. But then Baby Gat starts acting a fool again, and he looks at the time and realizes that he's supposed to be meeting with Alex. And that's when he calls in Wade. He was like, "Wade, you into, I guess, the kind of rap that Baby Gat does?" Wade was like, "Yeah." He said, "You know Baby Gat?" He's like, "Yeah, I know Baby Gat." He said, "Well, can you do me a favor?" So he actually calls Wade in, and Wade, Wade drops everything to come because Wade's supposed to be at work, honey. He ain't at work. He doing Noah a favor. And didn't tell the boyfriend that's where he was going. So they end up, so now I'm going to get to the part where they all are over at hooking up with Alex to try to figure out. Now, they supposed to be trying to help Alex, but they're all talking about their own issues, trying to figure out what they need to do. Ricky just sent a text to Janito saying, "I love you," and Janito ain't responded. So Ricky is all in his feelings about the fact that Janito ain't responded yet. Um, 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 who was it? Something else happened. Shoot, y'all, lost my train of thought. But then next thing you know, Noah ends up getting a phone call. Wade calling him from jail, honey. Baby Gat done acted a fool and then got thrown in jail. And Wade is like, "Yo, you didn't hook me up on some real crazy shit." They leave Baby Gat that the down to the jail, and they end up going back to the apartment. But and of course Wade and Noah, they fallen into old habits. You know, he fixing him something to drink. Wade even called him baby, and it took Noah a second to be like, did you just call me baby?" And they're kind of giving each other this look. Next thing you know, there's a knock at the door. And who was at the damn door? Baby Gat Child. Baby Gat done got into a damn fight. He done got, oh yeah, Baby Gat, he done got into a damn fight, honey. And they in the apartment. While this is going on, Chance got a phone call from the school. That's why he had to leave the brunch. Kenya done got into a fight at this school. And come to find out, Kenya done got into a fight at the school because the little boy done told her that, basically making fun of her for having two dads, and Kenya done punched him in the face. Now, part of Chance is proud of her because Chance, she defended them, but then of course, he had to have the whole, but fighting is wrong conversation. But Kenya was like, "Listen, he was froggy. He felt froggy. I saw him jump. Like, that's how you feel. That's how you feel." Now, Janito then came home, and of course, Ricky and his feelings, because he was like, "I done opened up my heart. I done poured my heart out." And Janito didn't even respond. Janito said, "I couldn't just put that in the text. I had to come and tell you to your face to face that I love you too." And he was like, because Janito, when Janito was saying "love you," he was saying "love you" like "love you, boy," not "I love you." But of course, Ricky took it all the way there. But they said that "I love yous" and they mean it, and they're having that moment in their relationship. Now, in the meantime, Alex, poor thing, on his own, he done went and got tickets, all-star tickets to the basketball game, which of course Trey is ecstatic about. And, he can't wait to get down there and go. He can't wait to go to the basketball game or whatever. And guy was like, "Good try." He was like, "Well, watch this." And then he proceeds to cut his hand open. Now, the game was that night, so of course, now they on their way to the emergency room, and now Alex is really sitting there looking crazy like, "I don't believe that this man really cut his hand wide open. Like, he has lost his ever-loving mind." And he realizes that guy is really crazy as hell, right? Last but not least, back down to Noah's apartment, Baby Gat is still acting a fool. And Noah is like, "Yo, dude, what is your issue? Like, you've really been on one today. What is your problem?" And Baby Gat was like, "What you mean, what's my problem?" And then he proceeds to grab Noah, pull him in, and kiss him. And Noah was like, and of course, then Wade was like, And baby, that's where that episode ends. So y'all let me know what y'all think. We'll be back for part 5 in a minute, honey.